What's going on social media, TikTok, YouTube, wherever you see me from. But let's talk about the three tipping points in your wealth building. Now, I've been seeing videos about 10K is the tipping point, 50K is the tipping point.
The biggest transformation I see, it's not at $1 million, it's not even at 100K, it's at $10,000. That's when people go from anxious and reactive to calm, confident, and in control.
20K is the tipping point. But at the end of the day, when is the real tipping point of you building wealth? Now, in this video, I'm going to go over why I think these points are the tipping point of your wealth building. But stay tuned to this video, like and subscribe to the video. It really helps with the algorithm. And let's get started with this video.
You're one habit away from a breakthrough. That sounds like a commercial for someone else's stuff, but it's true that you are. We have these tipping points in life and business, of course. And what that means is that when a habit really anchors in and it becomes who we are, we hit a tipping point and we move on to the next thing. So you really want to anchor in these habits and create these tipping points where it's just second nature to you. It just is who you are. You accept it, the people around you.
So, if you didn't know, compound interest is the key thing to help you grow. And there's three key tipping points to wealth building and to significantly accelerate your financial growth. And it kind of sucks. The first,
any average person with a normal job can become a millionaire. You just need to understand the power of compound interest. Imagine your money as a snowball. You start your snowball with an initial investment and keep investing regularly to get your snowball up the hill. But as you invest, you will start to see the interest come into play and the hill won't look as steep. Eventually, you will reach the top of the hill and your interest will move faster than the money that you are contributing.
$100,000. First $10,000. Compound interest is so small you barely notice it. It sucks. I understand this. You're putting $500 a month and it's slowly building up. You are putting more in than your returns are getting a year. And yes, if you put $5,000 a month, that's going to be $6,000 a year. It's going to take you a while to build up. But when's the tipping point? Well, the first tipping point is when you hit your first $100,000.
$100,000, your net worth starts growing exponentially due to the power of compound interest, higher investment returns, and financial momentum. At this stage, your money starts working for you, generating returns that accelerate over time. With a larger capital base, even modest percentage gains result in significant growth. Additionally, as your income increases and spending habits improve, you can invest more, further fueling the compounding effect. This is why reaching $100,000 is a crucial milestone.
Why does this matter? Well, according to Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's longtime partner, the first 100,000 is the hardest and most crucial part. It is the power of compound interest when it actually happened. If you're making $5,000 or you're computing $5,000 a year, it's $100,000 a year in your a 401k, a Roth, or any other account. You are now getting $10,000 a year return. So when this happens, this is the first mark of your journey where compound interest is starting to take effect. So this is the very first tipping point. Now, once you hit this mark, your investment begins to generate returns that can rival your annual contribution, making future growth easier to see. Because, be honest with you, whenever I first started investing, $500 a month in 1 year, I was contributing more than I got to see in returns. It sucked, and this is where a lot of people fail. They don't see the returns, and they don't know what to do, and they thinking they're doing everything wrong. No. The first 100,000 is going to be the hardest, and in in.
This is why billionaire investor Charlie Munger said that saving your first 100K is the most difficult. Suppose you invest 10K every year growing at 7%, it takes you roughly 8 years to get to 100K. The next 5 years to get to 200K, and the next 3.5 years to get to 300K.
You 7 years to build the first 100,000. It's going to take you half the time for you to build the next 200,000. Now, second turning point of your wealth building is whenever your account finally equals to your salary. Yes, it's not an actual number. When investment returns equals your salary, that's when your wealth building, you're going to start seeing it dramatically change and start skyrocketing. For example, if you have 600,000 in a Roth account, a 401k, a brokerage account, wherever you have it in, guess what's going to happen? You get 10% return, you get $60,000 a year. And now you are growing your wealth dramatically and you are more carefree. You feel the burden come off of you. I've been there. You just start feeling it and it's like, dang, I get my returns now. I feel better. And this is when your money is working with you and not a tag along or a pasture for you to build wealth. Now it's doing neck and neck with you. You make 60,000, your returns make 60,000. So you are now starting to see compound interest really work for you. So this is where you get to relax. You start noticing things. And this is when the tipping point of your wealth starts to really dramatically change. At 100,000, it starts changing and you're going to start noticing at that $600,000, $500,000 point, whenever your wealth is equal to your income or your investment is giving you same return as your income, you are finally free and you feel relaxed. That's a really good point. Now, some people don't think this. Some people say, oh, you need $1 million, $2 million. Well, if you think like that, yes, you're going to have a major headache. And a lot of people don't even make it to this point. But what's the third and final shifting point? Whenever you have enough to quit your job or retire or work for free or work a job that you like. And that's usually around 1.2 million, $1 million. When your annual returns, it's like $100,000. That's the point you're like, dang, every year I let this money sit here. It's $1 million. You are now financially free. That's the turning points. Now, there's all different issues that people have with building wealth. And some of the issue is they have bad credit card debt, bad with budgeting. But I'm here to tell you, here is 3 tips if you're trying to build wealth and want to hit these points. The first tip is to automate your investment. Go ahead and automate it, forget about it, put the 401k, automate it, and allow it to compound. Set it and forget it. The less you do with it, the better off you be. Pick good ETFs, good index funds, good mutual funds with low expense ratio, like SPHD, QQQ, and even the Fidelity 500 index funds that you've seen on the screen. These are great investments that will help you get to these points. The second thing that help you with this great turning point is don't get yourself in bad debt. Don't outlive your money. Well, the best way to put it is live below your means. And that's the easiest thing you can do. Now, whenever you get that $10,000 raise in 1 year, don't increase your living by $10,000. And that's the trick. If you are living off of $50,000 here, you get a new job that pays you $90,000. Congratulations, you got a better job, pay you more money. But that does not mean increase your living standard to $90,000. It's okay to increase your living standard. Do it to $70,000. And then invest the other $20,000, and you will be able to hit these turning points faster. And lastly, is to educate yourself on financial literacy. It's a great job that you're watching this video and learning about finance, but like and subscribe to these videos so that you can get edge these videos and understand how to get yourself in a better situation financially. And hopefully this video helps you with the 3 tipping points of your financial wealth and your mind shift change. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe to my video.